Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then.
All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. Such a timeless flight. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse of heaven. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as ice. And there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man. Rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse of Rocket Man, burning out his fuse of heaven. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Elite Week. This is a sort of very last minute, fuck it, we'll do it live episode. We're doing a little interview with my man, BURGERANT. Say hello to the beautiful people, Burger.
Hi, guys, I'm Burger.
Yes, yes. So BURGERANT works on Fridays. I mean, he's on the other end of the galaxy running away from the Empire on Friday nights, so he can't be with us. But you know, everybody here at the crew on the show loves BURGERANT so much that we were like, we got to do something. And he was very, very gracious and said, well, you know, when I'm not running away from the federal police or the imps, I will be able to call in from an undisclosed location on the far end of the galaxy, and we could do a show. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So That's
It's
what we
an
had.
honor and a privilege, fellas. Thanks for having me. Pleased to be here.
Oh, the honor's all ours. And also, we've got Wolfdragon to come, ask questions and hang out. Say hi, Wolf.
Hello, hello. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening.
Hell yes. And of course, our main man, the Swede with the plan, in his right hand, we got Kontrolldon the Don. Say hello to the beautiful people.
Happy Mother's Day!
Yes, yes. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And even if you don't have children, I know there's a lot of you that are mothers, and you know what I mean. So, yeah, big salute and happy Mother's Day. Our opening song was Bluegrass ROCKETMAN by PICKIN'ON series from the album Bluegrass Tribute to Classic Rock. And our closing song is going to be Drink by ALESTORM. Yeah, that's kind of right up our alley. And of course, let's just get it right out of the way. Our guest interview is with BURGERANT, and you can check him out on youtube.com/BURGERANT. Or don't if you don't want to. He doesn't fucking care.
Who
Right?
cares?
Fuck
Do what
yeah.
you want.
Hell yeah. Dude, I have to get you just as a favor, please, say, because we're recording now, so say live on the air for me. You're listening to Elite Week. This is BURGERANT. You're listening to Elite Week. Subscribe if you want, or don't. Who fucking cares?
You're listening to Elite Week. This is BURGERANT. Subscribe if you want. Who fucking cares?
Fucking A. We're gonna clip that out and we're gonna add that to our show now. That is legit good stuff. So BURGERANT, why don't I start off with the first question and ask you, tell me a little bit about your history with Elite Dangerous. How long have you been a commander? How long since you took the galactic driving instructor course and got your permit?
I'd say back in 2014, I started playing Elite Dangerous. I'm but an Xbox peasant, can't afford a PC like some of you fancy folk. But I started watching some gameplay of it, thought that game looked pretty cool, all the spaceships and stars and all that bullshit, and said, fuck it, you know what, I'll join Xbox game preview program, had it going on there. So I went ahead and downloaded it, started playing it, and fucking 70 days later, I'm this huge fucking FTL space sim flight nerd. I don't even know what happened to me, man. But I really do like the game a lot for some reason. It just kind of stuck with me.
Right on, man. Right on. And so you're into you're in the Xbox community. Yeah, I saw because you did that interview with the Hand guys. You did the coverage of their tournament last week or whatever.
Yeah, yes sir. Sure did. Had a great time with those fellas. Really impressive watching them weave around those asteroids and those FDLs. Impressive stick work by the FDL nerds.
Hell yeah. The Hand are good folks. They're good people. They've been on the show and we love them. And how did you come about the sort of how did you get the call sign BURGERANT? I find your call sign and your logo interesting. It seems familiar from somewhere, but I can't quite place. I mean, I know you're clearly the most famous ant in all of Elite Dangerous.
Oh, I'm just a redneck with a microphone fella. I don't know. I was watching this Australian fella. I think his name's like Australian Ant. And a really nice fella, very, very mild and mellow. And you can tell very proper and everything like that. So I figured, you know what? I'll take a stab at this too. I figured it'd be kind of funny to do a redneck offshoot of the nice fella, Australian Ant. Some people call him Obsidian Ant. But really it just kind of started as a joke and just sent it and had fun with it. And here we are, kept going about 2 years later now. Actually, May 11th, 2019 was my first upload. So I'm at 2-year anniversary, fellas.
Oh, yeah. Congrats, bro. That's awesome.
Thanks, brother.
I think maybe for your 2-year anniversary, we can get Frontier to do some voice recordings and they can do BURGERANT Orbital.
Yeah, BURGERANT Orbital, little BURGERANT Covas. Anything they want to do, I'm down. Hook it up, Daddy Braben.
I can see you going, put your landing gear down or don't. Who fucking cares?
I love it. Fly safely or don't. Who fucking cares?
Right on, brother.
Follow the greens if you're a nerd.
Yes, yes. And of course, real men fly haulers.
Oh, absolutely. The hauler's the best ship in the game. D-rated, mind you. Has to be D-rated. Everybody knows D-rated is the best.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a whole saying about it where they say, somebody wants the D. They're talking about getting that D-rated ship, the best in the game.
Absolutely.
All right. So tell me some of your fun adventures in the game. Some awesome stuff that you've done in Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, well, I guess I went out to Hut Normal a few times, trying to get the D out there, the D-rated anaconda. Unfortunately, just come up empty-handed often. I've been beginning to think I'm being mused. I'm not really sure. Maybe some people are having a laugh, but I check out in Hut Normal once a week or so for my free anaconda. Otherwise, gone out to the center of the galaxy, been out to Colonia. Not enough of a nerd to go out to Beagle Point just yet, but maybe someday. We'll see. Got the triple elite, all the usual stupid nerd shit, But I just have fun with it now. Just get on, go mess with some FTL nerds, that sort of stuff. Like doing the CGs. Really, it's just kind of a relaxing experience for me at this point.
Hell yes. Hell yes. And I see Commander Orange Phoenix, big salute to you, sir, in the chat. So Orange Phoenix has well, I mean, it's not run by Orange Phoenix, it's run by other people, but there is a big community event that's coming up soon called Operation Warbucks. It's going to be on next week. It's going to be next Saturday, the 15th. And I'm sure that he would love a sound clip from the great BURGERANT saying, this is BURGERANT, Operation Warbucks. You could donate if you want or not. Who fucking cares? Could you give him one of those?
Sure. This is BURGERANT, Operation Warbucks. You can donate if you want. Who fucking cares?
That's fucking great, bro. Dude, you are like, I'm all kidding aside, you legitimately bring me joy. Whenever I'm subscribed to your channel, I got the little bell clicked on. And first off, anyone who plays Elite Dangerous, if you are not subscribed to youtube.com/BURGERANT, all one word, no spaces, and don't have the little bell rung, like I literally get a beep on my phone when it pops up, when it's like, hey, there's a new BURGERANT, and it's like I could be going somewhere, like fuck it, I'll play it through the speakers in the car, because I don't even really need to see it. Just hearing it is enough for me. Like, you need to pull the stick out of your ass if you're not subscribed to BURGERANT, because he might not care, but you should. Do not fucking miss BURGERANT stuff. His shit always makes me laugh every fucking time. So I'm just
kind of you, fella. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm
you
so
ever
happy.
get any weird looks when you're driving around listening to some BURGERANT? People just go, what the fuck is he listening to?
Nah, people so I'm 6'7", and so I'm a former recon Marine who now does transport for actually I probably shouldn't say, but I transport stuff. So like people generally don't tend to give me sideways looks.
You're pretty much just a giant badass is what you are, bud.
Yeah, but tell them what the car is.
Hey, bro, Prius is a good fucking car. It gets good mileage, and as a self-employed subcontractor, I'm using that fuel efficiency. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to look like, if you're a little man with a little teeny weeny, you got to get yourself a big truck to compensate. I'm not compensating for shit, so I don't care. I drive a Prius, and it's great. Saves me money on my taxes.
Not giving a fuck. That's a good trait to have there, bud.
Saves me money on my taxes, if anything else. So let me ask you, BURGERANT, tell me a little bit about the history of your content creation. You said we're going on 2 years now that you've been making videos or whatever. How did you start? How do you, what do you do it? You did that one about like saving Princess Aisling at the CG, and you were flying all around, and basically you were interdicting fertilances and getting blown up over and over, or having lightning or squirrels chew on your wires and whatnot. Tell me a little bit about how you go about your content creation, because that shit is legit.
Yeah, fella. So about a couple years ago, depressed as fuck, hating life, typical BURGERANT shit, but just needed a little creative outlet, fellas. I just found it making these videos, making people laugh, makes me feel good inside. So yeah, those damn squirrels, I'll fucking always killing them off the roof, shooting them with the old 22. Can't have them squirrels logging me out when I'm getting killed by an FTL nerd. Don't want them to think I'm a combat logger. I'd never do such a thing.
Of course not.
But pretty much what I do, just get a little plan going together about Sunday. Try to get uploads every Tuesday or Wednesday or so. Go out to my recording studio, my shitty 20-year-old Isuzu Trooper. Go drive out in the parking lot. Last time I tried to record a video in my house, my apartment. I actually live in an apartment. last time this fella comes up and he's like, "Sir, you have to quiet down. We're gonna have to issue a warning this time." And I'm like, "Excuse me, what fucking library do you work at?" And I think he was a little confused. He told me he was a police officer. I don't understand why the fuck they care. What is this, a fucking library? But I figured, better go out in the parking lot out in the middle of the fucking nowhere and just record my videos. So if you ever see a crazy screaming guy in the parking lot in Ohio, that's probably me. Make little videos, put them together, edit them. Love doing the edits. Just really, it's a creative outlet for me, fellas. And it's a game I like a lot. It's a fun game to make fun of. But I truly do love the game.
Oh, hell yeah. It's a great fucking game. One of a kind. Absolutely. So let me ask you, we've got, so I'm looking at the chat here. We've got Salty Singularity in the chat who's taken a little bit of a break from streaming, but he is back and back with the passion. Can I get a shout out from BURGERANT to Salty Singularity, an awesome creator on Twitch?
Salty Sing, shit, boys, that's a tongue twister right there.
Right?
Hi, guys and gals, this is BURGERANT. Go watch Salty Singularity on Twitch if you want, or don't. Who fucking cares?
Absolutely. Dude, I just could sit here all day and listen to BURGERANT do his spiel. It's always fun. And we got Tweaked. I see Tweaked in the recording booth channel. Tweaked, popped in if you want. If you're around, pop in. Fucking who cares? We're being chill here. We're very, very relaxed. Come and join us. And let's see here. We got also Commander Metzi, or Captain Metzi, sorry, in the chat. Can I get a shout out to him? I know this is probably really bad. I just keep asking you for shout outs for people, but it's awesome.
Commander Metzi, Captain Metzi, whatever it is, Captain Metzi, go say hi to him. Go watch him on YouTube, whatever the fuck you want me to do. I don't know what he wants to do, what you want me to do, but he probably doesn't give a fuck either way.
All right. So, with regard to like your video, like the one where you did the CG and you were like, I'm looking around. Do you have what was it? You were like, do you have Aisling Duvall in there? She's probably into kinky shit. You might have her tied up. Like tell me, give me a visit into the mind of BURGERANT. Like, what's your position with regard to the feds, the Empire, the different power play peoples, the different, I mean, other than the whole FDL nerds, how your feelings on the different groups in the game? Let's just roast them. Let's have some fun with it.
Well, I think all those people that are, the Princess Aisling Duvall, I guess some fucking dude corrected me on that name, for God's sakes. He's like, oh, it's actually Aisling. But, I guess you got those Imperial nerds. They're just like, oh, fuck those Fednecks, those fucking losers. I mean, it's kind of pathetic, honestly. You're going to care that much about shit in a video game? Like, who fucking cares? Right. But that said, I guess if you're looking at the overall encompassing thing, the Imperials are kind of fucked up because they're into slavery and shit like that. But at least Aisling Duvall doesn't seem to be into that. I guess if you look into a little bit of the lore, but you got to know she's into that BDSM shit on the side a little bit, boys. She's got to have some Imperial side to her. I guess Zach Hudson, he's just fucking Daddy Hudson representing America in space. Gotta love it. Really no hatred there, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Allegiance, bunch of losers. I mean, they just killed the aliens. I guess that's cool. I'm all about killing some aliens. So good on them, I guess. But who the fuck really cares? They don't have a ship. Or any kind of rank permit unlock bullshit. So maybe like their system, but who cares about that shit, boys? They need to come out with a new ship to get me interested.
Hell yes. Let's do some rapid fire questions for BURGERANT. Ready? I'm just going to say anything. You just respond with the first thing that comes to mind. Ready?
Send it.
Guardians.
Fucking lower nerd shit. I don't even really know much about it.
Right on. INRA.
Is that like the fucking Inara? The fucking CZ trade nerd bullshit? Go on there and find information? It probably isn't.
Project Thunderchild.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Colonia.
That's where all these nerds go out there and they try to start a new civilization. I don't know how successful they're being, but it sounds kind of like bullshit. Like if I get a new friend in the game, I'm not going all the fucking way back to the bubble, the actual bubble. If I go out to Colonia, that just kind of sounds like some inconveniencing of yourself to me. I don't know.
Space Pumpkins.
That's stuff from New Odyssey bullshit. I guess I haven't really played that on my poor box. But kind of cool, I guess.
Odyssey.
You know, that was a great game. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Got to admit, I haven't played it. I've been a little bit behind in the Assassin's Creed games, but sure does look pretty good. I'm anticipating playing it someday when I'm able to.
Jameson's.
That's a pretty good one right there. Good drink, good selection, fella.
Awesome. Let's see. How about Alpha?
Well, I think that's a word that a lot of Elite Dangerous players are not aware of. It's not really something they can relate to, being beta male nerds, most likely.
Let's see. How about Space Jam?
Well, that's a fucking classic, boys. Michael Jordan, holy fucking shit. Bugs Bunny. What a classic, boys. That's the 90s. That's my childhood, boys.
Right on. How about your thoughts on Sirius Corporation?
Sounds like some nerd shit. I don't really know. I guess there's all these offshoot factions these people are trying to promote and get involved in and stuff like that. And again, it's just something else that they're just kind of taking a little too seriously.
All right. Elite Week.
Excellent. Fantastic. Love it.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to roast the fuck out of it. Okay. Ready? Now do another take where you just roast the fuck out of Elite Week and call us out for being losers. Elite Week.
I mean, I feel bad, fellas. You're being kind enough to have me on here, but you know, I don't know, boys. I really don't know what to say. You're putting me in a corner here. I think you guys are fine folks.
All right. How about let's see. Oh shit, throw some out. Wolf.
They're pretty scary animals, I'll be honest.
The Dark Wheel.
Oh yeah, the Dark Wheel.
I honestly have no fucking clue what that is either. Sounds pretty sinister though, boys.
Raxla.
That's some nerd shit that people believe is existing in Elite Dangerous. I think it's just some bullshit that Daddy Braben put out, a little narrative he put out just to keep people coming back to the game.
Give me 2 adjectives to describe Daddy Braben.
Charismatic. And brilliant.
Fucking A, right. Big salute. Everybody down your drink to that one.
Cheers, bud.
Hell yes. And how about Dav's Hope?
It sounds like some place a bunch of losers go.
Dr. K. Ross.
I have no clue who that is.
All
Sounds
right.
intriguing.
Wolfdragon, hop in. Give us some.
Wolfdragon's a pretty badass name, I'll say.
Thank you. Speed bowling.
Speed bowling? Is that like where you send a fucking ship flying through the canyons and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty badass, boys. I love that shit.
Let's see. I gotta think of a good one. Oh, how about community goals?
Community goals are quite fun. Can get the nerds involved in many capacities. It's kind of amusing because all the ones that involve trading and all the boring shit nobody ever does, but then you get ones for bounty hunting and they're completely fucking lit. Get the whole player base online for that shit.
Give us your thoughts on ganking.
You know, ganking really pisses me off. The primary culprit of ganking is FDL nerds, and you all know how I feel about FDL nerds. Fucking hate them. Ganking somebody for no fucking reason is just bullshit to me. Think it ruins the game. All the FDL nerds are in forum dads are going back and forth saying, it's a part of the game. Which I guess technically it is if you're playing in open, but really it's just kind of bullshit. It's not a very nice thing to do.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and hit him with your next ones, Wolf. I see you got 2 in the chat. Go for it.
Mining.
Mining, very boring. Lots of Netflix involved. Lots of EDDB usage. I've fallen asleep many a time, but you know what? It's a good way to make some money, boys.
Shit, you're making me cry. Go with the next one.
The BGS.
That's some bullshit Daddy Braven came up with about 20 years ago, back on the original Elite. 20 years ago being the 1980s, because that was actually 20 years ago. And I believe he developed it, and that's how we get the magic behind the scenes, boys.
Brett Favre.
He's a fucking legend, boys. Number 4, that's my boy right there. There's some fucking cheese on him.
Cheeseheads for life, bro. Cheeseheads for life.
What's up, bud?
Yo, can I get a shout out to Commander Chig over at Loose Screws while we're at it?
Commander Chig and Loose Screws. Go watch them. Go check them out. Do whatever you want. Who fucking cares?
All right. Let's see. Let me ask you, how do you feel about the whole crime and punishment system in Elite Dangerous. If you could make a change to the system, or maybe you feel like it's great just as it is, but if you would make any changes, what would you do?
Basically say, if you're going out and attacking innocent ships that aren't wanted or anything, like especially haulers, if you're in an FDL, basically it just disconnects your game, uninstalls it for you, and you're unable to play again ever.
Yes, I dig it. And then like can install what is it, Euro Road Truck Simulator or whatever.
Yeah, and then basically you have Daddy Braben come up whenever you open the game. It says you're a fucking loser, and then it starts Euro Truck Simulator.
All right,
Sounds like a great plan.
I'm gonna ask you a question here that is sort of I made a poll today actually on the Elite Week YouTube channel. And I'm going to pull it up. Let's see here. So tell me in order what you would want to do, like which ones of these you would want first if you could have them. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, so the first one is full crossplays, all commanders in one galaxy. Number 2 is ship interiors and fleet carrier interiors and station upgrades. Number 3, full atmospheric landing, so like gas giants, water worlds, Earth-like worlds. Number 4, fixing power play, BGS, CQC, crime and punishment, general balance. And number 5, Thargoids, Guardians, aliens, lore, Raxla, and other mysteries. What of these, and which, like, obviously, I mean, I'm sure we all want all of these, but what's most important to you of these, in what order?
Well, fella, that's a lot there. I'll try and keep her together here in my simple mind. I don't even know what I had for lunch today, fella. I forgot already. But I would say probably atmospheric landings would be the top priority for me, then followed by that ship interiors. Cross-play is not really a top priority of mine, although it would help the player base, I suppose, so that would be a good benefit to have. The background simulation shit would probably be last for me. I don't fucking care about that shit. It works fine as it is for me, for my needs.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the alien shit, I guess, would be pretty cool. Probably put that a little above the background simulation. So yeah, probably mostly I think the best thing that would add the most to the game would be the atmospheric landings.
So Guardians, smash or pass?
I don't give a fuck about them losers. They already died. Who cares about them?
Thargoids, smash or pass?
I mean, live and let live. If they want to be cool with me, I'll be cool with them. If they don't, then fuck them.
So, you'd go on Thargoid Tinder and see what's up?
Well, I don't know about that, fella. That's a little weird.
Wolf, you got to take over with some questions.
I wasn't even ready for that one. You completely derailed all my trains of thought.
Oh, shit. All right. So, if you could describe your perfect day in Elite, Burger, what would it be?
Perfect day in Elite? Probably, I would say I'd have to get in a nice three-seat ship, probably with Daddy Braben on my left, Brett Favre on my right. Go fly around, do a little exploration, maybe kill a few FDL nerds. We'll have Daddy Braben pop in some cheat codes for us so we just can't die to the FDL nerds. And we'll just basically go out and kill FDL nerds together, him, me, and Brett Favre.
Hell yes. I dig it. So, the other ant in the game, there's a lesser ant in the game that is a very, very cool guy. He's a very, very cool, I guess, Australian gentleman. I always thought he was English, but I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Australian gentleman who is Obsidian Ant. If you could spend a day with Obsidian Ant working on any one collab event, how would you help him out to sort of, because he's got a real small channel, and I mean, it's nothing like yours. How would you help him sort of take his channel up to the next level?
Well, I really do respect him a lot. He's a great fella, and I would not call him the lesser ant. That's me by far. As far as developing the channel, I mean, all these people love the Elite Dangerous shit, but maybe we would check out, I'm really into food. Perhaps I could show him some great burgers, and then he could show me some of the great Australian cuisine that they have down there in Australia.
Absolutely.
Maybe little shrimps on the Barbies, fellas.
Absolutely. Shrimps on the Barbies. Wolf, take over with a question or two. Just anything you want at all for Ant.
What are your thoughts on more stuff to buy with the illustrious arcs that we can earn, or just flat out buy?
Well, I keep buying arcs every week just because I feel like Daddy Braben, I owe it to him. But really, I don't know what to buy with them. I got like 18,000 arcs, and I'm looking at Daddy Brave, like, what the fuck do you want me to buy, bud? I need some new ships or something new to spend this shit on. But you can always buy some different skins for the haulers and fleet carrier. Get one of them. Got me the old BURGERANT bar and grill. Bought me some shit for that. But really, I just wish they would add more ships to the game. Have more stuff for us to buy arcs for. Really, I'll pay arcs for ships. I don't care.
Hell yeah. So Orange Phoenix in the chat has asked, what does BURGERANT do for his immersion? Now, I've seen your video where you have your very super awesome sim pit that you had set up. Can you tell us a little bit more about, what you do for your immersion?
Oh, absolutely. Orange Phoenix, believe I got you out of there on Xbox, friend. My cat's name is actually Phoenix. Pretty cool story there. Named him after Orange Phoenix. Not really, but anyways, what I do, I build a cockpit. Fuck, I can't talk, boys. I'm a little anxious here. I built a cardboard cockpit around my TV. Much to the wife's dismay, she comes in. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But got her up there. Got the custom decals on there. I drew them with Sharpies myself, boys. Save a little money. Don't have arcs in real life, like they got in the game. So I just had to do them by hand. But sitting there, turn down the lights. Get your little iPad up there for some Netflix, because you got to have something to entertain yourself while you're playing this game, Elite Dangerous. And really, you just kind of get in the zone, boys. You turn on your headset, get a little, I like the 80s synthwave music. Gets me in the spaceship mind, you know what I mean, boys? Get some atmospheric sounds going. And really just, shut that little cardboard door and just lock the whole world out outside. And you just get in your little element, pretend you're in there. Love that shit, boys.
Hell yes. Go ahead, Wolf.
Speaking of Netflix, what are your thoughts on the show Stowaway?
Honestly, I haven't even heard of it before. It sounds like it's probably pretty cool. Is it about a guy like stuck in a ship or something, hiding in there?
Yes, actually.
I never would have guessed based on the title of the show, but you know what? I'll have to check it out. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a very, very cool movie on Netflix where a guy accidentally gets stuck in a ship on a mission to Mars. Let me ask you, what are some of your favorite shows, movies, books, other games, any cool sci-fi shit that you want to throw a shout out and let us know that they get the BURGERANT stamp of approval? Or even not sci-fi. It's all good.
Oh, very well. So my favorite movie of all time, Independence Day. Absolute classic. Came out back in 96. She's just a beauty. Russell Case, the fighter pilot guy that flew up into the spaceship. I don't want to ruin the whole movie for y'all fellas. But who the fuck hasn't seen it? It's like 20 years old at this point. But he's pretty much an inspiration for me, fellas. Russell Case. All right, I'm back, you alien assholes. Love that guy. He also was in the National Lampoon Christmas movie. Merry Christmas, Shitter's Full. That guy. Love that fella. Inspiration for the character. BURGERANT. And really, I love that movie. Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, fucking aliens, Russell Case guy. It's just a great movie all around, boys. Every 4th of July, I throw some burgers on the grill, throw some hot dogs on the grill, fire that movie up. Absolutely love it, fellas.
Hell yeah. And I'm seeing in the chat that we got a shout out on this issue. This is apparently a thing that is a big, big issue. They bring it up on Frontier streams all the fucking time. What are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza?
That's a controversial topic, I do understand. But you know what? I can throw down with a little ham and pineapple on a pizza. Fuck it, boys. That's Hawaiian style. That's how they call it. I think it's all right, boys. I'll be all right with that.
Hell yeah. My thing is, like, I don't really dig on it myself, but my thing has always been, if I'm not asking you to pay for it or eat it, why the fuck do you care what I put on my pizza? I could put whatever the fuck I like.
Yeah, I agree with you, fella. And hey, at least we can all agree it's not fucking anchovies. Disgusting, by the way.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me ask you. It's looking like it's going to be sometime around November, December before the consoles get access to Odyssey. What are your thoughts on that? Or also sort of what are your thoughts on the fact that us PC plebs get to be your beta testers and fix shit?
Hey, honestly, it's kind of a blessing in disguise if you want to look at it that way, because you guys will have all the bullshit figured out, all the broken bullshit figured out, bugs, kind of let me know what to go with as far as materials and shit like that. When it comes time for me to grind all that shit out, I'll just have it all done. I'll get the end game about a day after Odyssey comes out and be bored to get the game again. So, you know, a little disappointed being on the Xbox side and having to wait that long. They called it autumn, very British word. Fucking hate that word. Just call it fall for fuck's sakes. But it's all right. I love our British folks, don't we, folks? I just a little disappointed overall, but you know, what can you do? I understand PC's the primary platform. So have fun, boys. It's been fun watching and everything like that. Just sit here and play boring old regular Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, or Mass Effect. They're dropping the new Mass Effect like what, next week or some shit. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's coming out soon, boys. I've never really been a Mass Effect fella, but hey, if you're into that shit, more power to you, bud.
Hell yes. So a lot of people have made the comment, let's take on a little more serious, you know, hard cutting edge issue. A lot of people have made the comment that basically Odyssey seems fairly underwhelming just from the alpha. It seems kind of half baked and not quite done and this, that, and the other. But me personally, I am a huge fan of David Braben, and I absolutely believe that basically, okay, sure, on May 19th, on the PC Odyssey drop, we're going to get sort of a half-baked, undercooked, less than impressive product, probably. But I very, very strongly believe that over the next 6 months or so, as they sort of fill out stuff that they didn't have time to, because let's be honest, Frontier told us already they were up against the gun. You know, like shit got delayed because of COVID and other issues and whatever, and who knows, and yada yada, but they were up against the gun to release something by the end of May because of that's the end of their financial year. But we've seen it before. When Elite originally dropped, it was nowhere near as full as it was by the end of the sort of evolution of it. And when Horizons dropped, it was nowhere near as full as it was by the end of the evolution of it. So, you know, I personally believe that David Braben and Frontier will, over the course of the next 6 months or so, by the time we get around to about the console launch, they'll have a pretty well fleshed out sort of set of game loops and stuff that use a pretty solid sort of framework that Odyssey is from what we've seen from the alphas. What are your feelings on it?
Well, you know, that COVID bullshit really hit everybody hard. I don't think I need to even really go on about that topic anymore. Obviously, video game developers, no exception, working from home's got to be hard, coordinating all that shit. So, I mean, I can cut them some slack on the lack of content, I guess, that people were saying about that. Really, to me, anything beyond getting out of my ship is pretty fucking cool to me. Any kind of addition to the game is some kind of growth for the game is just fucking great to me. I think now that Frontier's stopped dicking around with fucking zoo games and other bullshit games, hopefully I can focus some attention on their prime candidate for making money for them, Elite Dangerous. I mean, look how many fucking followers this game has. How many followers does Zoo Tycoon have? You have maybe like 100 fucking 4-year-olds. Who cares? Elite Dangerous has like 1 million players or something like that. I mean, come on. That's going to make you the money, folks. I think once we get through the difficulties with COVID and all that bullshit, and they can really sit and pump out some content, I think it'll pump out a little. I have faith that they'll be able to give us some meaningful content soon. And really, I mean, you watch the gameplay, running around with the guns and shit. It looks a little janky, I guess. But I mean, I haven't played it myself. But really, any kind of addition to the game is great news as far as I'm concerned. And it's just going to be up from here, boys.
And I mean, let's face it, Frontier has a history of this. They put out sort of minimal viable product and then put out DLCs and they sort of what do you call it? They it's not the word evolve. What's the word? They iterate. There we go. They iterate upon that. And by the time, 2 years, 3 years from then is done, and you're sort of at the end of that product cycle, it's a pretty well fleshed out product all together, right?
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think Elite Dangerous players have to be some of the most patient that there are, besides the poor Star Citizen players. But that's a whole nother subject. But really, I mean, you got to be a patient player to play Elite Dangerous as it is. I want to go to this system. Oh, that's 59 jumps. Fuck you. Okay, well, I guess I'll sit here and watch Netflix for the next hour. I mean, that's basically Elite Dangerous in a nutshell, the whole development of it. I think Daddy Braben wants it to be fucking awesome and great and all that, but there's only so much you can do. And I mean, I'm sure it's complicated computer nerd shit. There's probably more to it than I understand, at least.
Hell yeah. So, okay. Sounds like we both have faith that it'll be awesome in the end. And it's just a matter of this is the whole evolution process. And we get to sort of see it take place, which is very, very cool. Let me ask you a question. If somebody were to offer you right now $20 of ARCs and you get a co-pilot, you get a nice little fucking doggy in a spacesuit that's got little metallic booties, little what do you call it? Magnetic booties that he can run around in your cockpit. Would you take that offer?
Oh, shit, I'd pay $40 in ARCs for that, boys. You heard it here, Daddy Braben. Make it happen. Give me a little puppy or a little kitty running around in there. No birds, though. They like to shit all over my ship. Can't have that.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Well, the good thing is if it was a little bird in a spacesuit, it would sort of, be stuck in that spacesuit. So it would be shitting inside of its little suit and it wouldn't get on you. So that you got that to look forward to.
That would be a plus. You'd probably have to clean his suit. It'd just be up to his eyes and shit in that little suit, boys.
Hell yes. Hell yes. So, did you give us your full list? Do you have any other books or shows or anything you want to recommend, sci-fi or comedy or anything related?
I mean, I like to watch those stupid sci-fi movies. Me and my buddy, for some reason, we just started watching them. All those like shitty sci-fi movies that are like fucking 1 star on Rotten Tomatoes. Shitty acting all around, all the horrible CG. Like the fucking Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, all that stupid bullshit. Really get into those for some reason. Just watching how amusingly bad it is. But other than that, not really. I don't remember reading fucking books. I don't know. I might have like a 3rd grade reading level. I'm told that's pretty good, but reading and me don't really get along so well, despite my prowess at reading. So yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Oh yeah. So last thing I want to ask you before I turn it over to Wolf to see if whatever he's got on his mind is, what, if anything, would you like from Elite? Just even if it's not any of the things that I mentioned, just where would you like to see Elite go in the future, and what would make you happy as a awesome Xbox Elite commander?
Well, I would say more meaningful content, more ships would be nice. Odyssey's honestly a treat. I've been looking forward to being able to get out and walk around in the ship. That ship interior video blew my mind, honestly. That's really was the next step in my opinion. But now we just need more ships. Maybe drive the storyline with the Thargoids a little more. Really, I think the ships are what's going to do it. I need more meaningful endgame content, whether it's ships or Thargoids or something. I need a reason to play the game. I'm already kind of there, at the end game.
Oh yeah. Wolf, what do you got for him?
Honestly, I think the most impressive thing that BURGERANT does is the comedy, and he makes it seem so fluid and easy. What have you always been, to pull the Goodfellas, you're a really funny guy. Like, has that always been the case? Do you sit down and figure out like what you want to say script wise, or what's the process for that?
Well, I'll be honest with you, fella. I've always trying to been like a shy fella, just keep to myself, quiet, but very creative. And combining something I really love, Elite Dangerous, with the creativity, I can come up with stuff pretty quickly. And if it makes people laugh, then I'll keep doing it. I just feel like if I'm just sitting here making stupid jokes, nobody's laughing at it. I won't. What's the point? But I guess if people like it, I'm just speaking my mind, boys. I don't really know how it's funny, but I'm just spitting facts here. But hey, if you guys think it's funny, I'll be a comedian for you.
Oh yeah, and you want to put out a commercial for the? This is your opportunity. Put out a commercial for the BURGERANT Bar and Grill on to our community.
Well, come on out to the BURGERANT Bar and Grill, owned truly. Let me start over, boys.
All right, take 2.
Bud Lights. Well, come on out to the BURGERANT Bar and Grill, owned and operated by yours truly, BURGERANT, located in the system Nut. That's right, NUT Nut. It's in Imperial Space. Not that we're really into that nerd shit. But come on out to Nut. Maybe your friends will come with you. It's a good time out here in Nut. BURGERANT Bar and Grill. We got the ice cold beer out in space, stored in space. Fresh burgers on the grill. Come on out and get your nut, boys.
Hell yeah. Awesome. That's legit. And if someone's coming out to the BURGERANT Bar and Grill, what's the absolute special, like the chef special that you have to get when you're going to go down and, have a nut?
Well, it's sure as fuck ain't sushi, boys. It's going to go ahead and be the burger. Throw whatever the fuck you want on there, really, besides sushi. We're just really not into the sushi there. BURGERANT Bar and Grill kind of stinks up the whole place. But you got the BURGERANT Bar and Grill special. You got a burger. You can sprinkle some ants on there if you want. Adds a little texture. But onion rings, cheese, whatever the fuck you want on there. Basically, it's just a burger. And got ice cold beer, whatever you want on tap, boys, or a bottle.
And can we get a special shout out to all the MILFs out there on Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day, all the MILFs and otherwise. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. Appreciate what you guys do. Thanks to my mama, especially Mama BURGERANT. Love you.
That's my fault, actually. We should have booked Mama BURGERANT and had her on for the episode. That would have been a great. That would have been a really great segment.
Mama BURGERANT the other day was kind of telling me last video was a little vulgar. I just kind of was like, well, that's kind of the character there, Mama. I don't really mean to be vulgar. It's how I am, I guess. I was just like, okay, sorry, Mama, whatever. But yeah, she'll come around. They honestly think it's hilarious.
Yeah, you got to play it up for the clicks. I get it. I get it 100%. All right. Control, do you have anything for BURGERANT?
I think we covered all I wanted to know.
Absolutely. Wolf, you got anything else?
I can't think of any other questions for the main man off the top of my head.
All right. BURGERANT, it's been lovely having you, and I'm going to turn the mic over to you to do a big sort of shout out, crazy, over the top, wacky farewell, and then we'll play the closing song and close this fucker down so we can get back to drinking hard liquor.
Well, thanks for having me, folks. It's been a pleasure. Y'all are very welcoming and a little intimidated at first, but great to sit and talk with you boys, share a few beers, and make sure to join us next year. Fuck, boys, I'm just too fucking nervous. Make sure to join us next time on Elite Week. Subscribe if you want. Who fucking cares?
Play us out. Control.
For you, geese of beer. Piracy's a crime, and crime doesn't pay, and we go home poor at the end of the day. But I'd rather live my life in rags than be chained to a desk with a wife that's a hag. We live each day like there's nothing to lose, but a man has needs, and that need is booze. They say all the best things in life are free, so give all your beer and you run to me. We are here to drink your beer and steal your rum at the point of a gun. Your alcohol to us will fall, 'cause we are here to drink your beer. We are here to drink your beer and steal your rum at the point of a gun. Your alcohol to us will fall, 'cause we are here to drink your beer. Drink, 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 drink. We've sailed o'er the seas for wenches and mead, and told great tales of a hunt master's deeds. The quest for